Hey everyone. Hey everyone. I have okay news. The okay news that we're playing Hearthstone all day. The maybe not so okay news is that Rob... Oh, let me move that to that side. There we go. The bad news is that Rob is in the background and is going to have to leave soon. Rob, show your handsome head. Look at this beard that this handsome man hath crafted. Look, it's...
You can also... It's kind of gets lost in the black, but... Hey everybody.
Yeah, well, you know, here, look. Let me actually just disable.
Like
yeah, look at this. We're gonna go to color and none.
Just pump that alpha channel.
Yeah, wow. It's actually quite wrinkly.
Oh, we need
such a regal.
You want to get that light from the living room and get that behind you?
What is
that? That would probably fix some of the fuzziness, unless you're not worried about it.
There's no fuzziness.
That's the only thing. Oh, when you had it on, I thought it was.
No, it's great. It's
great. Oh, it's probably just because I'm fucking sitting in the thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're pressing against it
in the green screen, then it's maybe going to be a problem.
So I mean, I know that. So Rob's here doing a little bit of Land Fest. Rob is on the clock. He does work on his computer, so he's currently being a working professional right now. And for that reason, I don't know how much time Rob can commit to being a full Landfest degenerate.
Just enough for hearing everything about how wonderful this show is going to be today.
It really is.
I did get to see some games earlier, and this is a fucking entertaining deck.
Oh my god! Wow, yeah. You are the hype man. Wow, you're the wingman for all the digital hoes. Okay, let's just say it. I should also take some Dayquil because I'm a little congested.
I'll get you. You do the show.
Would you do that for me?
Yeah. Do you want liquid? Do you have liquid somewhere? Or do you want I have little capsules.
If you go above the... Oh, if you have capsules, I have capsules. You can give me your capsules, I'll give you my capsules. All right, hoes. Here's the deck that I'm in the mood to play today. Also, let me find my headphones. I have no idea where those things went. This deck is... Where the hell are my headphones? Shit. Whatever. We're gonna go headphoneless, man. We're gonna go headphoneless. This is just a N'Zoth Value Warrior that I was playing maybe 3 months ago. And I'm just giving it a shot, and I've had a lot of success with it just in the last 2 days. It runs a single Dead Man's Hand for the purpose of cloning N'Zoth, so that way we can get multiple Direhorn hatchlings out. Mountain Fire Armor is a really interesting choice because it's a really nice value card against, like, both aggro and, like, priest, because generally the enemy doesn't really want to trade into it because you'll gain 6 armor, so you get the opportunity to choose your targets, deal that damage that way. In terms of, like, just sweepery things, the fact that it's running 2 Whirlwinds and 2 Blood Razors and Scourge Lord Garrosh make it really nice against all those Flood Paladins that are coming up all the time. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, you even took it out of the little capsule holder, Rob. That's very...
Oh yeah,
wow.
So this way we entirely avoid the chance of, like, sitting there and not getting it open the right way, and then if one pops out of your hand, I could dedicate full focus.
Wow.
To getting it out.
Wow, that's what took you so long to get back, is that's exactly what you were doing. Yeah, probably popped down and went on the floor.
Yeah, it did. But the cats have been cleaning their feet better out of the litter box, so there's only a couple of chunks of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will say, Despy loves NyQuil packets, man. If you peel the adhesive off...
maybe it's is it the shiny? Like they like or just the plastic? Like they really
just plastic. The rib. If they like chewing on that and knocking it around, it's good.
Okay, good luck, have fun. I'm gonna head to the office for a couple hours.
TYVM.
Catch you at the end of the stream.
Alright,
bye everybody.
Rob says bye everyone. He says bye.
Steal all those ladder points.
Oh, I'm gonna gobble them up. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this deck has any way to beat Q block. I don't think that there is a single way for me to win.
Oh no, that's you. Okay, now I'm gonna watch because you're gonna get the heart of the cards. This is gonna work just for this one single game. What is a Q block for the uninitiated dads?
Okay, so there's a card called the Cube. Yep.
Okay. You can, but you should still explain.
Destroys a friendly minion, and when it dies, it resummons 2 copies of it. So there's also a couple ways to cheat out demons. So you cheat out, like, a Doom Guard, and you eat it, and then you...
Okay, green screen, okay.
Oh, this matchup's gonna fucking suck. Do I want to coin this out? I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, so then you can do things like cheat the Doomguard out, cube it, and then Faceless Manipulator the cube.
Oh, and it has its effect?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta stop playing this deck right now. We're gonna lose this real bad. We're switching to tempo.
Are you gonna lose
right
that
after
bad?
this? Yeah, we're gonna...
so how are you already thinking that you're losing? Like, what, from what you're seeing on the board, how is that?
Well, he's eventually gonna just have
just a bunch of guys,
like a bunch of Mountain Giants or a bunch of Void Lords. I don't really have the best ways.
What is this guy?
This is Mountain Fire Armor. I like him. He's good. If it's your opponent's turn, gain 6 armor. Do I want to coin out the Blood Razor? I think I want to just conserve a little bit of HP, so just do this. I need to make sure I draw a lot with the Acolyte of Pain. We can also add silence effects. Silence effects are really nice because it puts the cube out and you just silence it and then no problem.
Does this also have a finishing effect that doesn't hang you as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you might play your Acolyte.
Oh yeah. No, we're just gonna draw a card. Very easy.
Oh really?
I think so. I think I do want to do this because I'm just
to get one more card in earlier.
Yeah, I just want to dig as hard as I can for a few things. One is Skulking Geist, because one of the things that makes... Oh, there's the annoying bastard. One of the things that will make this deck obnoxious to deal with is there's a 1-mana card that you can cast on a friendly minion to kill it and gain 8 health. So you can, like, cube and then instantly kill the cube.
Wow.
It's
powerful.
Power. So I think I'm actually just gonna... So here's one of the cheaters.
Do you do Hero Power this just to kill this?
Well, no, because this...
Or does it get out some crazy shit?
Yeah, because this will summon a demon from his deck.
And he would only have, like, maybe plus...
Yeah, he has only the finest of demons.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, this is gain 10 armor and reduce the cost of minions in your opponent's hand by 2.
Ooh, not a good news for us, generally. Sounds like that's a big win scenario.
Yeah, so I'm actually just not even going to kill this thing. I'm just going to keep summoning.
Nice. Sorted nice.
Alright. Well, Control Warrior's dead.
Do you kind of need to have a way to kill that and then immediately AoE and execute whatever comes out? Like, or just like...
See, there's...
Wow. Didn't even have to discard. That's pretty neat.
So, I'm just going to do the... super basic play. We're going to play a Blood Razor. We're going to execute it. These are the real big targets to execute these. He does have Blood Reaver Gul'dan, which summons all...
And what does that restore his health to?
It'll give him +5 health and changes
From
hero.
whatever he's at? Okay, changes his hero types.
Yeah, the real...
Ooh.
Oh, huh.
Why would he do that right now? Just afraid of Rushdown?
I think that he sees that I'm a slow Control Warrior, so what he's going to try to do is blow up my deck as fast as he can.
Okay. Okay. Make it work.
I think that, like, if I were him, I would just be trying to... I would not be doing any of this nonsense.
That seems really slow.
We could Scourge Lord Garrosh. I don't know how helpful that would be.
You could armor and armor kill the 7.
I don't really want to do this that much.
No, not that one, the other one.
I don't. I'm trying to find a way to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I think I just literally don't kill him. And I think I do this.
You do that?
I think I do this.
Ah, do that so hard. Oh wait, are you sure?
I
you
might
don't
just
have another body out.
Want to chuck it? I don't know.
Tricky.
Well, I think that he's just really focused on trying to get our deck blown up really fast. So this is why he's... Because he's going to have 10 cards in hand. I really don't think that this is the best play for him, so I'm gonna just do the Mega Gosu play. Oh, look at all these. Oh my. Armor, draw. Yeah, alright, yeah. Now, this is a little helpful. I can get rid of the Shield Slam and the Whirlwinds in order to try to... Yeah, no, this deck has a shitload of armor gain.
So sick.
So what I really want to do is have like a monstrously scary set of cards in hand that I can clone with Dead Man's Hand after he... What? Corrupting Mist? Are we serious with this shit? Well, I can at least draw everything. Because I can play Scourgelord Garrosh. Yahoo! And then I'm going to Whirlwind.
Oh wow, and then you can kill this.
Yeah, and I need to...
By using your 3, no, are you sure you... Oh,
I'm positive.
What does this happen? How do you kill that?
I'm just gonna whack it like this. But I don't want to hit with this because I'll go to 10 cards and mill myself. Do this, and then I think I do this to gain more armor, this to gain more armor, and this to actually kill it. So now I have a billion.
A billion's a lot.
It's a considerable amount. Oh my gosh, look at this. Shaz brought up the fact that people may recognize you for being in the first episode of Spellslingers.
God, what a lovely time that was.
What a victorious day.
Well, it was just the top decking day.
Oh shit, we're gonna fucking lose because I didn't draw Dead Man's Hand. Oh, he screwed up.
Alright.
Alright, oh cool.
I said, hey ladies.
Yeah.
What's cool than being cool?
Rob Simpson.
Alright.
Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna bop this out first. So it's gonna get... Okay, so he has...
House of Demons?
They must all be in his hand. Yeah, so what we're going to do then is I'm going to Shield Slam, which looks a little derpy, but that's because I am going to immediately burn all of these. And we really need to hope that we draw Dead Man's Hand. That's it. So we don't have a lot of cards left in our deck.
Everybody needs to...
Everyone, come on.
What does that big guy do? What is the 10? What is the 10 cost? The seal, the final sealer.
It blows up my deck.
Oh.
I literally don't have a deck anymore. I need exactly the next card to be Dead Man's Hand. Oh my god, we are in fucked shape right now.
So it blows up your deck. Does it cost 10? Do we just need to get damage onto his face?
Oh my god, that is terrible news. Wow. Oh my god, it was literally in the bottom 3. Come on.
No chair, because I can't sit. This is going to be the only game that I'm get.
Oh, fuck. Well, we do have a lot. I mean, look, my things that gain me armor and give me another deck, I don't fucking believe this shit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what we can. We're going to execute this. Play this. Now it's going to throw to face. Yeah.
Get some more Death Rattle guys dead so that Zoth is better, right? Is that right?
Yeah. So this is... we're not completely screwed, but we basically have just N'Zoth.
You're pretty cool too.
This is one of his cards that can cheat demons out of his hand.
But we know, okay, and we know that he has at least his hand based on his previous actions.
Yeah. This is a little annoying. Hit like this, hit like this, hit like this. He has 7 in there. I think this is as good a time as any to just cast the Bring It On.
This one will prove very useful.
This is where he's going to start getting Lots and lots of those. He's got to be a little careful, because he could just abruptly die.
Well, no, I mean, he knows what's in your hand. He's got this. Oh my god, 3 of them. So, what does Sleep with the Fishes do?
This is deal 3 damage to all damaged minions.
Oh, the damaged ones.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can make them damaged with your AoE. Ooh.
Now, did he just screw up?
Because you can just kill all 3 of those.
I can't quite break through here.
What is this off? It just only resummons your shit.
Yeah, my death rattle minions that died this game. So.
I mean, you definitely have to do that.
Well, I mean, these are 3 of my 4 death rattles, so I have to wait for them to die first.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was what I meant. You were getting ready.
Yeah, I think I just literally do this. I couldn't sleep with the fishes to clear through, and this is deal that much damage to all minions, which really hurts.
Okay, so now you're kind of way. Oh man, this is annoying.
This is the problem with the deck.
And if you had made it to Dead Man's
Now, if I made it to Dead Man's Hand, we could actually have multiple N'Zoths. I actually think that I'm wrong.
Tricky.
Yeah, you had lethal.
Oh,
no, I didn't have lethal. I didn't have lethal because if I cast Sleep with the Fishes, it kills all my own dudes. So.
Because he would have had to do the AoE to get damage on all the 1/3s, and then using Sleep with the Fishes would have killed. Yeah, it would have killed his stuff, but it would have killed the other dude.
So if I...
Yeah.
See, I have to save this. I think we might just... I should have done this last turn, because then I could definitely N'Zoth to get these both alive.
Crazy.
But I think that... Yeah, I think I really do have to...
You're still 2 and then Sleep with the Fishes again? Or this thing's gonna make 2 more of those 9 guys, right?
Yeah.
That's what's on it. And you just...
I think I actually just do this. I think I go bam, and bam. Now this doesn't look the best, but secretly this is the best.
Oh no.
Secretly this is the best, because I think he might be tempted to Blood Reaver Gul'dan here. Which I can then sweep all these dudes off with and deal 14. Okay, so this is good. Unless he gets 2 of the charge guys, but it's really hard for him to do. So, boom. Now, here we go. Alright, so that was a good time. Alright, we're gonna quiet him. Now he could be...
He has health steal anyway, so it doesn't have 14 anymore.
Well, he could also be running the Zoth.
Oh, Jesus.
So then he would just get a whole bunch of Void Lords. But I actually think that we might be okay. Like, this deck actually stacks up against the Q block way better than I thought it would. Because I'm just imagining, like, hundreds of Mountain Giants and Void Lords and shit. But actually...
Well, it was also, like, Dead Man's Hand was in the last 10% of your deck. Like, you had 3 cards left. You know, I don't... Did you mulligan also? Or, like, send it?
So this is actually pretty good. We're going to go back to taking damage. We're going to take 5 fatigue damage.
What time is it?
It's 1:30.
I gotta catch the train. See you on the other side. Good luck. Can't wait to hear the outcome.
Have an awesome day. Bye, Rob.
You too, man. Good luck with the stream. Bye, chat. See you guys soon.
All right. So where is my liquid water? I have literally so many containers for fluid here, and they are all empty, and there is no water in any of them.
Okay, give me yours.
Wow. No way.
Final act.
No way. The final act of kindness. Ugh. Oh, God, no. No. Clear Nibble says, I'm going to miss Rob. I'm going to miss him, too. He has to actually, like, do his career or some bullshit like that. Actually, I don't even know what the fuck Rob's doing today. I just know that I was streaming and he said I got some work to do today, and I was like, alright, cool. Now he's like, I'm gonna go to the train. I don't know, maybe he's just gonna go. Maybe Rob's gone forever.
I'm just gonna go hang out on the train. I've been working on some spoken word. I'm gonna go check it out at the bar station.
Alright, he just cast Twisting Nether. We're fucked, man. Yeah, I really needed another Dead Man's Hand in there. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. Ray 9, ship it. Ooh, that's a good portmanteau. That sucks. We are dead. Why not 2 times Dead Man Hand? Well, it's not that I considered it and went, oh, definitely we're gonna not go infinite. More so, it's just Dead Man's Hand. If you have 2 Dead Man's Hand, your deck, in a lot of ways, kinda sucks when you have the 2 Dead Man's Hand in your hand. Like, it's really painful. Yeah, we lose. Okay. Just running the single one was really good. In order to just get an extra N'Zoth and just last a little longer. That was really the only point of it. But this deck is actually 3 months old. So, I mean, we could very well make a lot of arguments to change it. Add cube. Well, you know, so here's what I'm thinking. This deck feels pretty darn good against, Dragon Priest and Paladin. Feels pretty darn good. And so I'm trying to answer the question, how would I go up against a Q block? And I really think that maybe trying to work in a second Dead Man's Hand is a really cool idea. What would we cut, though? Honestly, I think maybe a Shield Slam might be a smart thing to cut. A single Silencer Dead Man's Hand? I actually kind of think cutting a Shield Slam, because I mean we're running a Skulking Geist. Drop Shield Slams for second Dead Man's Hand and Brawl. Interesting. Interesting. See, there's like cut the Armor Smith for Plated Beetles, drop Shield Slam for second Dead Man's Hand and Brawl. I like the Armor Smiths right now because they're just amazing against Paladin, and I'm not really struggling against aggro. Really, really, I think the big thing that I'm going for is trying to beat that Q block. I think I kind of want to just do this very small change. I don't know if this is a bad idea. I don't know if this is a bad idea. Reckless Flurry, I kind of like a lot for the big. For the big clears that this can provide, especially with Bring It On. Bring It On has been just an all-star card. I kind of do like having early Shield Slams, though. Like, this is so helpful. Cut the shield slam for Dead Man Hand and Brawl. Already have big clear, so you don't need another. Reckless Flurry has not felt the most sensational. Do we need... Maybe we cut a Mountain Fire Armor? Replace a single Whirlwind with Dead Man's Hand. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm definitely going to keep the 2 Whirlwinds and the 2 Blood Razors. I think those are way too important. Way too important. I want to cut one thing to try to get another Dead Man's Hand in here. Maybe just a Mountain Fire Armor. Really like this card a lot, though. Slam for Dead Man's. No, I definitely want my card draw. Definitely want my card draw. I think it's like this or this, I'm thinking. Let me try this. This was our first thought. I mean, this is an easy one to study because we're going to have a present tense useful card. Neri says, my version of this runs no slams, Whirlwind runs 2 Plated Beetles and 2 Dry Whisker Armorers and Brawls. Oh, Dry Whisker Armorers. I forgot about those things. Yeah, the Dry Whisker Armorers. Interesting.
Job's done.
I think we need some Molten Blades. Fenrir 81. You are a rat bastard, let me tell you. I tried to put that card in there. It was so horrible. I'm gonna get my headphones real fast. Oh man, it's a beautiful rainy day here in Oakland. Okay, so Fire Plume's Heart. Oh, this is the matchup where Mountain Fire Armor is going to be really good. I'm really not so sure about this Reckless Flurry. It might be a good value card. Draw 2 weapons from your deck. Didn't you just draw 1 card, though?
Obliteration.
Reckless Flurry is a really nice clear against mid-rangey or aggro decks. It's not as useful as, you know, against the big things. I had a rough time sleeping last night, man. I was tired as hell. God. Alright, what do I think about just... If I run this out, I'm going to lose a lot of value. I think we just keep going.
Annihilate.
See, I really want to keep the Whirlwinds and the Blood Razors for Sleep with the Fishes. Alright. There's our friendly Bring It On. I think this is actually okay to just run out like this. Because we'll almost guaranteed draw 2. I don't really see a way that he can deal 3 damage. I mean, let's see, he equips another one. I really like Mountain Fire Armor. Just a ton. It gets a ton of damage in a lot of the time. It's like this all-star card against more control-y decks.
I wonder.
I miss that Shield Slam a lot. I want it back. Doom, 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 doom. Hey. Alright, nice. Super. Seems best. I love the unidentified shield, like a ton. I love the unidentified shield. Although maybe I could just cut one. Maybe I could just cut an unidentified shield. I feel like that solves a lot of the issues that I'm seeing. Maybe I just cut one. Doka says, "Are you gonna watch the Oscars?" Man, fuck no. I can imagine a few things I care less about than the Oscars.
I have an axe to grind.
Blow that guy up. This makes sure I don't overdraw. Here's a silly question. What about the armor equals damage weapon instead of shield slams? It dodges guys and gives you more removal. It fucking blows. I have no better argument for it than that. It is an absolutely terrible, terrible item. Oh my god, does it suck. It never is able to deal damage. Ever. Oh god, it is just it is a garbagey card. May as well just keep drilling really deep into our deck. It's just so bad. Yeah, I don't care at all about the Oscars. Generally, awards ceremonies don't get me that excited. Because there's things that I really like that are just the things that I really like. And I'm just okay with really liking the things I really like. Like, I've been watching Altered Carbon, which is not amazingly well reviewed. Says you can't attack, can only attack you with 5 or more armor. This is a cool card, dude. I think this card is super cool. There's our DMH. This will let us kill next turn. Shambles 299 says, how about a Day 9 awards show best games, books, etc. as voted on by us, the viewers? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what are some other real pulp-ass things that I love? I love real pulpy stuff. I mean, sometimes I will go and look at awards for the purpose of, like, finding things that I haven't really seen as much before.
What now?
Mm-hmm. So she tried to... Druid N'Zoth, Hadronax deck that uses Astral Tigers and Recruit. It's not great, but it's silly and fun, dude. I have tried it, and I have not had, like, any success with it. Alright, so I think that this is the play. Do I actually want to get another Scourge Lord Garrosh in here? No, I think I'm actually okay just running him out right now. See, we run this down, like this. We whack, and then we clean.
And rule its ashes.
We still have to kind of aggressively dig, though. I almost think I maybe don't have enough card draw. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Shambles 296 clips the Hearthstone or day 9. Zooms in on his eyes and mouth while playing Hearthstone. Ah, one of my strongest moments. Alright, let's get rid of some cards, shall we? Those were his shield slams, right? Were those our shield slams? Boy, that's not useful at all. I don't know whose was what's. I don't know whose was what's. When do I want to do this thing? I think keeping a Bring It On is pretty important. Maybe we just don't have enough card draw. See, I'm not running Cold Lights. 90% certain those were his. 90%. Ooh, that's nice. That's great. Is Geist even helpful most of the time? We might just cut Geist. Jade is really fucking good, though. Jade is... Ooh, I think Jade is the current best deck, for sure. Jade, I think, is just way too strong right now. Now, we can... There's a lot of ways we can kill. I think we're just going to go with the basic blunt way. Just bam. I'm going to go ahead and, for the sake of style points, run this down. I'm just going to put a hard rule that we're not going to put Cold Lights in here. We're not going to put Cold Lights in here because it's getting removed from the Ear of the Raven. That's what I'm interested in kind of studying. I think we don't do it. How do you feel about the versions of Control Priest floating around? I haven't found them good. I haven't found them very intimidating by any means. I forgot about Fire Plume's Heart. That could be an interesting little deck. Yeah, I completely forgot about this thing. Oh, yeah. Once we start being able to summon infinite N'Zoths, I think this is where this game's going to be really good. Man. How many more executes? We do. Great, out of 8. Okay. I don't think I want to lose all my armor. I don't know how much I like this Reckless Flurry, man. I really don't know how much I like this Reckless Flurry.
Break yourself upon my body.
Oh my. Wow, okay. I guess if that's the card you want to run, then that's the card you want to run, man. Says, have we talked about Year of the Raven yet and the tournament mode? Wait, there's a tournament mode? Did I whiff on that? Because I don't play in tournaments. And therefore have no clue what's even going on in that scene. Yeah, I don't know shit about that. Alright. I think he's gonna taste the essence of our soul. Really? Oh, we got it. We got a dead man handed to you. Beartato Style says, does anyone want to talk about how fucking sick Cyril is? Yes, for any of you who don't know, Cyril is a Finnish Zerg player who has successfully annihilated all of his competition at IEM. So IEM breaks players into groups of 6, and Cyril was in a group with Impact, Korean Zerg, I think Rogue Korean Zerg, Neeb American Protoss, Nerchio Polish Zerg, and Zest Korean Protoss. And Cyril went 5-0 in this group. He went 5-0. He just stomped, dude. It was just incredible. It was just absolutely incredible. And then we gain a lot of armor. See, this is why I think the Mountain Fire armors are really good. Is because this part of the game is, frankly, a little slow. Do I want to run the second Dead Man's Hand down? I think I don't. I think I actually just chill, because we're going to win in the long run. Yeah, Cyril just murdered. He just murdered everyone. Like 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-1, 2-0. This is what I think is so sick about Mountain Fire armor. When we do the big summon of everything, at that point, it's almost like gain 12 armor. Alright, well I guess now he's gonna be like, I'm the power of sulfur within me. So now he can no longer gain any more armor, which is good. And I can gain a lot of armor. It's like double sleep with the fishes in. Doesn't feel great, but we'll lose a little bit more, and then the next card he plays, we can just Reckless Flurry, and then we can bring it on it back up. I think I needed even fewer cards in my hand. But yeah, what is this change that happened in tournament mode? What is this tournament mode change that's occurred? Alright, so he's got another Garrosh, hiding out. So we're going to take more damage than I'd ideally like, but that's okay. Alright, he hit us with the whoopsies. No big deal. Great. Hey, come here, yeah, meow, yeah, that's right. Hell yeah. So first things first, we're going to Reckless Flurry. I'm going to draw. We're going to Whirlwind in order to assert dominance. People can start their own tournaments, mostly for Fireside Gathering. That's pretty cool. It's an automatic bracket setup. That's pretty dope. Hey, Shadowmar67, good to see you again, man. Says, is it just me or is chat not working in the mobile app? It's been doing that a little with me, for sure. So I can actually just get rid of some of these. I still have another Sleep with the Fishes in there. Well, I kind of botched this. It's fine. Yeah. Shambles9 says, for those who watch SC2, what have you found the best way to be? I'm new to watching it. And just kind of hope for some good YouTube channel. I really think that maybe the best way to follow StarCraft is you just keep going to the ESL YouTube. They just keep uploading it again and again and again and again and again. Oh god, they have a really great YouTube channel. I watch a shitload of StarCraft on there. Skullduggery Jones says, hey, question, I've been playing a lot more games lately and really started to feel it in my mouse hand. Any stretches or hand exercises you can recommend so I don't cramp up or get arthritis? I don't know how arthritis works, but I can talk about the RSI cramping aspect of it. One thing I'd strongly recommend is, like, where's something flat that I can use? Okay, imagine... Imagine, like, this book is, like, the table counter. Right? And, like, a lot of times, when I was younger, I'd play with my mouse hand like this. So it'd be, like, right there, and I would be pushing against there. I'd be pushing right along where you get carpal tunnel. Do we just take 10? Probably can't take 10. I just Nazoth it. I realized I messed up. Yeah, so like doing this, but now I actually have my forearm a lot farther forward. So my torso is actually like much closer to the desk like this, and then my arms are on top of it. That helps a ton. Yeah, he has a second brawl. That's what I messed up while I was explaining this. So that's one big thing that helps me atone with my RSI. So like right now as I'm sitting, my elbows are just off the table and everything's very far pushed forward. I think I lose this now because I made that critical mistake. I might win. I might. I'm really not liking this Reckless Flurry. It's just not feeling good. Can Dead Man's hand out a billion Dire Horns? That is true, but I'm also not having any card draw, which is problematic, you know. Probably have to cast all these and then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of a cool one to have in there. That's kind of neat. Another thing that's really nice is making sure that you're not having tension here, because it's really easy when you're playing games and you're in there to just start to do this. This is where a lot of issues with hand shit can happen, where it'll feel tingly and painful here because you're tensing the nerve all the way up there by hunching up. That execute is still in there somewhere. I think I want to cast one of these. So that's one. But in terms of stretches, here's the ones I really recommend. Put your arms straight out, grab these fingers, and pull back. That's one. Hold that for, like, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever. That's really helpful for this area here. Assault House, really? You could have reset it twice, actually. You could have gone shoot, play, reset, shoot. It really looks like we are going to lose this one, which kind of stinks, but I mean, that's what happens when I start talking about stretches and lose track of the N'Zoth. Pretty funny. So there's that. There's also this one where you make a fist like this and pull down on this way. We're so dead, dude. That's really helpful for this backside. But my favorite one, this is the big build-up, man. I'm just gonna say well played you out of this game because we just messed up. The best one is you put your hand against a wall like this, and then you grab this thumb and you pull up. You will feel it all in here. This is far and away the best stretch. This is the one that, when I had bad posture, basically fixed all my carpal tunnel issues. A lot of people have been commenting on the darkness of my camera. Does my camera just look dark? Is that what's going on? I've been kind of feeling like it's maybe a little... Ah, wait, it's on auto exposure. Manual, yeah. I see. I didn't realize it was on auto. Now I'm a little brighter. Now I'm a little more orangey. Alright. I did not realize the exposure was on auto. I thought I disabled that. Let's get this a little darker. Let's say. I think this is actually okay. I have the white balance setting correctly. There we go. You like seeing that reality? Alright, let's make some changes here. Actually, maybe I just want to run Miracle Rogue. Miracle Rogue is definitely a much faster deck. So, let us see here. I kind of want to be able to draw more. I kind of am interested in putting Loot Hoarders in this deck. I'm kind of interested in doing that. Because, I mean, the ability to draw has tons of synergy with double Dead Man's Hand. Harrison Jones, maybe, yeah. You know, I've just decided I don't really want to play the Zoth Value Warrior. I just don't really want to. What are the quests that we have? 30 minions that cost 2 or less, and Paladin Mastery. We'll make Control Paladin. Snow Clones could be really fun. That's kind of a fun deck. What are we up against? There's like aggro paladin is a thing. Yeah, let me just do a classic Miracle Rogue. Merstrong says, troubled loot hoarder might get summoned by N'Zoth, so you end up milling yourself. Well, I'm thinking as, like, I want it to be summoned by N'Zoth, because if it gets summoned by N'Zoth, it can then help me draw into... The situation that happened last game sucked. Like, in last game, I was in a position where I was only able to draw one card at a time. I had no more card draw at all in my deck. We're up against a priest. Do I want to hold on to Sap? I feel like Sap could be good, maybe later. Fenarius is a control lock that runs Quest and 2x Cataclysm for the fun tempo shifts. I forgot about Cataclysm. I, honest to God, completely forgot about Cataclysm. Ooh. That's a cute little idea right there. Let's go ahead and summon the 1/1s, huh? Can't touch me now. Is there sort of mill going on in this deck? I've been told where there's a mill, there's a way. We're not doing any more milling. The instant Cold Light Oracle is announced as being out. I just want my brain to be thinking outside of the cold lightliness. This is actually kind of sick right now. This is actually kind of a sick thing to be putting on him right now. Now I think of it, that's maybe not as sick as I would like to say that it is sick, but... yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is actually the sickest thing that's ever happened. Alright. Well, this does feel great. This feels great. So let's see. We can deal 10, 12... ish. Yeah. So this is Big Priest that's about to die? Is that right? Potato Death says, hey Sean, have you heard of Magic the Gathering Arena? If so, do you think you'll stream it when it goes live? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Magic the Gathering Arena, man.
Lapdog, all of you.
Here we go.
This is where he coins out Dragonfire Potion, I guess. I gotta cook some more coffee too. Hey, I'm so glad I found out about that auto exposure. I was wondering why it was so inconsistent. Anytime I would like add the lighting, I must have hit the reset button somewhere in there, because a whole bunch of the settings I first banged in there just removed themselves. I'm a lot brighter now. I like the way that my face looks. Ooh. Ooh. Except for the fact that my face is a little dry, so. We almost did it here.
We hunger for vengeance. There once was a man from Gilneas.
Alright, well this'll do it.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
great. I really like Tempo Rogue. My face is a little bumpy, and I just shaved it quickly, and I kind of cut myself under here a little bit. Just kind of stinker inkers. That's great. 5 mana is not enough to do anything of value. Okay, so this is 6 and 3 is 9. 9 and 4. Not quite enough.
I got the
You can just play it down. This is fine. Sap is so good against this deck. The one thing I'm worried about is the Shadow Essence, so... Great. That's great. Alright.
the best deals anywhere.
Great. Just chill like this. We have a ton of stuff to be able to blow them up. The Gips is I just finished watching yesterday's Into the Breach VOD, and now I'm getting weird Tetris effects watching Hearthstone. Like, my brain wants to figure out how the cards can position themselves optimally, even though that makes no sense. Dude, tell me about it, man. I love that game so much. I mean, Into the Breach is some of the most fun I've had playing game in a while. A new game. I mean, I'm always having fun with, like, you know, Dota, Hearthstone, but God, that is a fun little game. Dude, the last hour, when I was playing Into the Breach, was just blind tilt. Tilt's the wrong word. I use tilt too broadly. It was just a complete disaster. I was having a ball, man, but it was just shit, man. I just got murdered. Again, I just kept restarting. I was trying to do the custom quest where you make 3 mechadoodas. Oh, God, it was awful. 3 mechs of the same thing. Oh my God, that was so funny. So Jackhart says, I want to watch the rest of it. So I say we get to 5 and then we start doing some dumb shit, right? I think we get to 5 and start doing dumb shit. I think that seems like a good trajectory for us in life, is to get to 5 and begin to do the dumb shit. Hi, Sheriff. Hi. How's it going? Oh, you licking?
What?
Oh, that's gonna look really good on you. So this doesn't really give us any information necessarily, but I would expect that this is the board buildy priest with no spells. What is that doing there? Is this... Huh?
Here we go.
I think I just coin out the minstrel. Diddle-dee. I think that this is an Anduin priest that has forgotten what year it is. I'm gonna hit him with that.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Demigod though, so speaking of 5 and then dumb shit, that's what I always do. I've tried to push to legend, it just feels like a chore. Every time I've ever tried to push to legend, I'm just like, whatever. I mean, it's just not that enjoyable to me, because it feels so much like I'm not figuring something out.
You wish to live.
The marginal edges I may be gaining are so small. Why don't I just send that boy back to the hand?
Welcome.
Hip hip, Valderay! Yeah, I don't know. I'll take Dota, for instance. Dota, I really like playing and grinding it. And if I'm going win-lose, 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 oh my God. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's so good. So I think that, I mean, I can hit here. What do I want to do? No, I think, here's what I do. I hit here. And then I go, preparation, vile spine, and eviscerate. I think this is it. This might be this weird OTKE deck that I've been seeing some of these priests run, where they like use the swap dragon, the 2/4 that swaps attacks with an enemy, to snag the attack from a big enemy. He hard runs Shadow Visions. Okay. Yeah, I think this is very lucky boy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, he's gonna try to lower my HP down a bunch. But yeah, I love grinding out games in Dota because I feel so much like I'm learning and improving. There's all these different things I could be trying or thinking about or looking at. It's a really joyful, satisfying experience. So I think I... And then, ooh, this is helpful because I can run this down. We can pierce this guy's heart. Put this one in the face and just start going in. Bam, bam. So many spiders. And when I contrast the experience of grinding ladder games in Dota to grinding ladder games in Hearthstone, like in Hearthstone, I just feel like I'm just piloting a deck that's just fine. It's just going to be fine. And I just need to keep hit and go. And that's it. Could make a large Van Cleef. He's going to wind up with a ton of spiders, though. I don't really want that. I want him to feel obligated to hit this. But the thing that I really do love in Hearthstone is just the tinkery, fiddly aspect. I really love the tinkery, fiddly aspect. It's so fantastic. Pathfinder Tenso says, do you feel the same about Magic? Magic has a shitload more decisions that can be made within the game. So that's both of his dudes gone, though. So that we could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite enough. He really owned me there. That was really good. So I think I'll hit him with the...
There once was a man from Gilneas.
I mean, it's okay. It's an okay time. Yeah, there's just so many decisions in Magic when you have... oh, I died. I played those starting turns a little incorrectly. His deck is a vicious looking deck. This is kind of why the Zoth Value Warrior was appealing to me. Magic the Gathering has its own frustrations, such as literally not drawing mana. Or literally only drawing mana.
The light shall bring victory.
Hey, Pixel Recall. Happy 25 months. Thanks again. Against a Priesto. This is a good card to keep versus a Priest. John Limitless says, "Damn browser likes to refresh at the worst time. I never get to type my resub message for like the 10th time now." All right, John Limitless he's gonna type a resub message. This is gonna be the big one. This is an important moment for John Limitless. I'm looking straight into his eyes. What is it going to be? Eyes are all on John Limitless, man. Dialed in. Alright, I think we're gonna have a woeful sequence of pass. Noji just literally, out of the blue, posted an image of his dog. Oh my god, what a good boy. That is such a happy dog. This one's getting sent back to the hand in a moment here. I don't even know what to do. Dark Rose, 8 months, says, boring message. Oh, I love seeing so many people that I've killed in chat. It's not that nice, but I think I can deal with this deck adequately. Because none of these nerds are going to be able to...
Welcome to my
Face me properly. It's a girl. She looks manly. She's such a good girl. John Limitless says, hey, did you know you can connect your Twitch and Amazon account and get Twitch Prime? God, you delivered. Janet says, wait, you killed people in chat? Should I be afraid? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Holy shit. Are you kidding me, man? We have murdered people. It's been violent. Oh, he messed up. So many mess ups are happening right now. Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't do that one, but what do you know? It's a spider ambush.
Here we
So I can go like this and go hit. I can go hit. Can I send this guy back to the hand? You know, I actually like this a lot. I'm just like getting these guys back out of there. Oh god, we killed Tumbleweed Girl pretty hard. Shameless new plans for playing FTL again? Into the Breach and bring any nostalgia? You know, I'm a forward-looking gamer. There's not a lot of games that I ever want to go back and play through again. Man, I am a sneezy guy today. I'm a little Sneezosaurus Rex. Feeling a little hot and cold at the same time. God, this guy is such an all-star. Woof. Woof. Ah. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh. I mean, I kind of am thinking that I should just jade it up, dude. Alright. So this is nice.
This guy's tough.
This is nice. Wah. Shambles 299 says, if you could erase a game from your memory so you could experience it again, what would it be? The Witness or Antechamber? For sure. The Witness or Antechamber? Yow! Oh, you gonna heal that without dropping your 1/1? What?
Is someone injured?
Well, he just did that in the wrongest order possible. That order was superlatively incorrect. Wait, I have 12 health. When the hell did that happen? I think we just die.
Must consider.
Alright, he's trading, that's good. He can't just kill us right now. T-Pron85 says, if you could erase a game from your memory so you would never have to remember how terrible it was, which would it be? God, this is... I feel like a real asshole saying this, but I think ukulele. I think ukulele. I think I'd have to give it to ukulele. God, that game just hurt me. We were in real bad shape, by the way. That helps. I think I'm not playing our deck correctly as well. This is the best I can see. Oh, thanks, Backstab. Thank you, Backstab.
Here we go.
Yeah, see, this is real dangerous. to be sitting here with 6 health. Because, I mean, he just divine inner fire kills me.
Well played.
Okay. Well, let's see. If I just want to get to rank 5 so we can dick around, what is the best deck for me to do that with? I really think that Jade is just way too strong right now.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
Well, I'm a lot better at this deck too, so that helps a lot. I never know whether to keep the Lesser Jasper Spellstones, though. Never really know. I think I do keep Oaken Summons with this deck. Jandon, you want me to do a quest mage? You're a real jerk, Jandon. I'm glad I've killed you multiple times and into the breach.
Is someone injured?
Well, that's bad. Alright, all we have to do is not draw Ironwood Golem or Fandral Staghelm. We just gotta not do that.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
You are the Shadow's puppet. Alright, 2 swipes, very good. Ironwood Golem's very good.
You wish to live.
Do you want to live forever? Do you want to live forever? Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 swipes is pretty tight. We'll admit. I think I want to actually do something about this board. I think... one of these 2 for sure. This is such a cool card. So if I hit this, it'll go to 1. I just want to make him not have cards. Because a good strength of this deck is that I can get infinite cards. John Limitless says I have a crazy aggro druid that wins games in 3 to 5 minutes on average. Want to try that? Gosh, I could. Maybe I could just win that way. Could be pretty tough. Oh gosh, what a blessing.
Behold the rage of the Fireland.
Not quite getting the card draw that we want to get. Play the Wild Brawl. Nah, I didn't play it. Nah, I just want to play Standard. I like Standard. Jolt the Graces Dana. Should I make pizza for dinner or stir fry? I'm actually gonna go stir fry. I'm trying to get more control over my pizza eating. Damn, dude. When I want the pizza, I want the pizza. Okay. Well. Great. Great out of 8.
Circle of life.
I'm gonna take a little pain here, but that's fine. Oh, I gotta stop doing this, because he's just gonna play Duskbreaker, man. I gotta cut this out. I've done this like 7 times against this deck, and I still don't learn my lesson. You don't ever play Poison against this deck because he has Duskbreaker. I mean, if he doesn't, we're just very lucky, but as a heinous, incorrect play.
Consider.
Once upon a time,
Oh my god, you run 2 Void Rippers. Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, I deserve this. This is just an unintelligent, incorrect play. Let's see here. Interesting.
Secret agent, come
An
in.
interesting little deck. I don't know about the branching paths, but that, I mean, I just literally don't know that much about it. It does run Cold Light. You know what I think about the Cold Light Oracle. Single Void Ripper might make sense. Single... Okay, how do we get out of this one? Hey, what do you know? So we're just trying to draw any of our draw. That's it. I wonder, so the angry chickens seem like they could get chucked out of there. But it's probably because there's just not a lot of good 1-mana dudes right now. You know, patches might not actually be that bad. I mean, we're pretty close to dead here. If I can just be the luckiest boy in the world and just draw the Ultimate Infestation, we'll be in good shape. We had kind of a really ugly draw at the start of the game. It's like everything that costs 4.
You wish to live forever.
Keep buffing on. Wow. More than likely dead.
Our girl's best friend.
I mean, we may as well right now. Just get a little oomph. John Lemos says Angry Chicken is the best. You buff the chickens so much they become a 9/3 really quick. Okay, I mean, I think the flipper dude does. There seems to be a little bit too much buffing on dudes and not enough just strong dudes. Would be my feedback on that. Ixlid Fungal Lord also seems a little off. What up? I'm also a 3/3. I'll heal this one. Alright, guys. Here's the question. Never mind. I don't have a question. I just have bad news. We get a Jade Idol, though. That's fine. We just drew really terribly.
I can rest now.
This has a really good win rate against Priest, so I'm not that torn up about it. Okay, so let's see here. The things that look weird to me are the cold lights. I mean, if you're running 2 branching paths, you probably don't need cold light.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
And it is running the absolute nut draw, the Angry Chicken, which is super sick. Void Ripper is interesting as hell. Does this have Savage Roar? Of course it's running Savage Roar. Okay, this is a hand right here. We did it. So here's what I think. I think the Ixlid Fungal Lord feels off. Spreading Plague feels off.
Is someone injured?
God damn. Alright, I figured out how to ramp. Let's see. Ironbeak Owl, maybe. You know, frankly, I think the Corridor Creeper might still be just fine in this. Spreading Plague, buff with Mark, then drop a Void Ripper. But that feels like if we've lost, I feel like what we want to do is keep jamming in there until the game's done. It seems a lot stronger. Very well.
Job done.
I could have kept Nourish for card draw, and then just Wild Growth instead. I think that may have been a little bit better because I'm already 3 mana ahead, but that's fine. I like to ramp. This could be fun as hell. Void Ripper is an interesting one. It kind of functions as an alternative Savage Roar.
Once upon a time. Golems are a girl's best
I'm gonna save this for the draw. I agree. Except you end up losing to other aggro decks to get board control. You might run like one swipe. Or I'm trying to think of something that can flip the board. Is Knife Juggler going to be any good? You know, truth be told, you might just put 2 Bloodsail Corsairs and Apaches in there.
I must consider.
Mario 14 says, how do you balance playing video games in real life? I've struggled with gaming addictions, wow, lol, and can't seem to game in moderation. I think the big thing is that you need to find things in your real life that are actually exciting. And accept that it's going to suck for a little bit. Simple example, man. When you can't find a good book, reading sucks. Reading, like, sucks trying to find a good book, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, goddamn. So, you say, alright, I want to become someone who reads more. So you just say 2 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. Just like pick some times. Pick some times and just say, it's going to suck for 2 hours. I'm just going to make myself do it for 2 hours. Put your phone away, put all the shit away. And eventually what will happen is after a month, you actually have found a book that you like. And this is how you begin to find balance. I think that the thing that's a little bit fucked... I have to cast this now so I don't accidentally...
Behold the rage of the fireland.
Draw a baddie. I think something that's a little fucked of people's perceptions is they talk about balance as not doing stuff. Like, truth be told, there is absolutely nothing wrong with spending virtually every waking hour playing video games. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when there are other things that you feel like you want to do that you're not doing. And so think of it in the positive sense, not in the negative sense. The positive, and I don't mean positive, good, negative, bad. I mean positive as in what are you doing, negative, what are you not doing. Think of it as the what are you doing thing. So, you know, if you say, oh, I game too much, you know, you could say things like, I want to focus, like, here's some things for me. I want to focus more on just general, I don't like this is the wrong word, but like hygiene stuff, but not as in like I'm a dirty person and I want to not be so dirty. I mean more like I want to use really nice facial products. You've even heard me talk about like using some makeup. Like things like this are interesting to me. I want to get more into male fashion. And so what am I doing? I'm allocating time to that. I want to get more interested in, you know, shader programming and technical programming for games. So I bought this book, Essential Mathematics for Games and Interactive Applications. And I'm doing little tutorial exercises. Tin Fox's skincare and self-care. Yeah, that's the right word for it. Well, sometimes you're up against, him. Alright, so I think that I don't want to flood my deck with Jade Idols quite yet. So I'm going to run one out. Nope.
The circle of life is over.
A book with a hole in it. Ah.
Nothing but cash. Job done.
Just going to get those in there. Why not? And so, you know, when I think about my balance, like, I was hitting a point where I was actually just, I was just only playing Dota. I would just, like, get up and watch Dota, and play a game or two of Dota, and then do the show, and then play Dota. And it was honestly great. And what I've done now is I've replaced some chunks of time there with some other things, and it's just made me a lot more balanced. But I'm still enjoying all the things. It's more like get up and do some coding stuff. Ooh, that's really fun. And then I do the show. That's really fun. And then when I'm done with the show, maybe I read a book for just an hour, right? Not like huge chunks of time, not just like abdicating all things that I enjoy. Definitely don't need this much health. I'm just going to keep blowing them up. And then this is what gives me the sensation of balance. Oh, and then I still just play a shitload of Dota. Whereas I'm still playing a lot of Dota. I'm just also doing these other things. And I feel a lot more balanced. I feel a lot more balanced as a person, despite the fact that, like, timing-wise, I'm not actually doing that much extra stuff with my time. It's like 2 to 3 hours per day of stuff that I didn't necessarily want to do. So in terms of doing, like, 7 games of Dota versus, like, 5 games of Dota.
You win. I can rest now.
I think Jan really hit the nail on the head when he says it really is the branching out that's the hard part. Finding other new things that you like. Yeah, so that's...
Malfurion versus Uther.
Oh, Trivia 86 is a bit nervous at the moment because I've struggled with anxiety for a while and haven't been able to find a balance of medication that works. Now my doctor is concerned that I may be bipolar. Feels like there is a lot of stigma attached to that word, at least for me. Oh God, I really feel you there. I mean, I think that there's way too much stigma attached to just emotional and mental and reasonable self-care things that there really shouldn't be. And there's a comparison that I really like when thinking about this sort of thing, that in a sense, there's physiological chemical imbalances that can happen inside of you that you're trying to address in the same way that I have shitty vision, so I need to wear glasses. Right? No one attaches a significant stigma to the idea of wearing glasses. It's not a huge deal to wear glasses. And in a sense, yeah, those eyes are deficient. They're not as good as other eyes, but you just adjust them and then you're fine and everything's totally okay.
The light dims.
And I think that's a comparison that's much less dramatic and much more pleasant, I think, than all this other stuff. It's like, oh no, there's something wrong with you. I think there's way too much pressure in the world to just be happy all the time, man. Why can't you just be a bummer? Dude, just be a bummer. That's okay to just be a total fucking bummer for a day. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I got a friend of mine who, she just says, I really like being in a bad mood because I just get to vent it out. She's like... And honestly, when she calls me, she's in a shitty mood, man. It's a blast. She's funny, man. And she really is having a hard time, and I do, you know... It's not all about me and my entertainment during that session, but, you know... Do I want to go for the extra cards here? I think we're doing well enough. I think we're doing well enough that I think I'm okay just going for the extra cards.
Job done.
And I don't mind as much if he has, you know, Divine Favor, because we're just going to beat this to death. I don't mean like, hey, if you're sad, be entertaining. I mean, if she's just sad and is just in a shitty mood, then yeah, yeah.
Reporting for duty.
yeah, I want her to feel better. And it's just nice being there and being reassuring to someone. It's a nice thing. Also, speaking of nice things, this was a nice swipe. Wasn't that a nice swipe? Felt nice for me.
By the holy light!
Why don't you run out another Into the Darkness? I'm a miner! Running this down now, I think, is optimal. Or I can get the Oaken Summons. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Malfurion now.
Life is over.
Like, there's even someone like me where, you know, something that I get said at very frequently is, oh my gosh, Sean, how are you so happy all the time? You're just so positive. And you just seem not to be down. I get down all the fucking time, man. I get, like, super down. You know, one of the big things that I've been struggling with is just this feeling of a lack of confidence in weird situations. Like, sometimes I'll just want to tell a story, something funny that happened, and I'll get clutched up and feel weird. And then I'll, like, host the International and feel fine when I'm up there. I'll feel fine then. But, like, lately, I just want to tell a story. Like, you'll recall the story of me talking about how my car got stolen. Before I told that story, I felt really, really, really anxious. And I knew it was bullshit, fictitious nonsense that would go away almost immediately. And if you watch the video, I'm fine, right? I'm actually fine. But right before then, woo, big spike of stress, anxiety, all that negative stuff. This poor guy, I gotta, like, take these turns, because this guy's getting fucking owned. I should not stretch this out. And, you know, it's bothersome to not be able to nail, you know, the type of confidence that I want to have as a person. And I know that this is a temporary blip, and I will work through it, and I will be totally okay. You know, it's kind of like being right-handed, and you hurt your right hand, and now I need to learn to use my left hand, but then you know what? My right hand's also going to heal, and now I'm going to have two hands to deal with things, emotionally speaking, and that's great. That's fantastic. And all of these things that I've been saying, that I've been talking about, these are all very positive, good, nice things. And it just, I have, like, sorrow, I'd almost say, about how negatively a lot of things like mental health, well-being, people being depressed and sad and being worried that there's something wrong with them because of how they're feeling. And I want you to know, if any of you are struggling with depression, anxiety, lack of self-confidence, self-doubt, self-judgment, I want you to know you're great and you're doing fine. You're doing fine. If you're ever feeling bad, man, just come into chat. Come to chat, just hang out, and just talk about it. We'll be here for you, man.
I wonder.
Completely understand. Happens to everyone. Truly happens to everyone.
Reporting for duty.
It is something I believe in vehemently. Oh, also I believe that this guy is going to get owned. Oh, vehemently I believe this. Alright, how do we maximize the pain? So I can go pop, pop, run this out. So I can go like hit, hit, do a little of this. Woo! It's only got one Sunkeeper to rim. I'm gonna pop these guys. I'm gonna run this out. I don't even think this was the best play, but this is what I wish to do. You know, I also think there's sort of a conflation of mental illness with mental health. And I think both are very important, but I think it's important to speak to them differently. In the same way that I can be ill, like I can be sick, but I can also be unhealthy, like staying up really late, eating shitty food, and drinking. Like I'm not ill, I'm being unhealthy. You know what I mean? And when I think about, you know, a lot of the concerns that are brought up when people talk about with,
Reporting for duty.
you know, ideas of like self-care and stuff like that. Like, I know you need to take better care of yourself. You know, I'm worried about your mental health. Always attack before playing Medivh. I hear a lot of conflation sometimes where it's like, you know, there's nothing wrong with me, you know, I don't have some illness, you know, and it's like, oh, no, first of all, if you did, it's totally okay. I'm not saying that. I want to instead stress that, you know, it's important to take care of yourself. And I think just literally taking care of yourself, just waking up, it's Tuesday, you got to go to work in 3 hours, you got up early, and what are the things that you are doing in order to... This guy's not going to have a great turn. Okay. Oh, well, do we wish to... We can ultimate infest. This is just going to be better.
I always win.
I'm going to kill this first, and then play the Spreading Plague, because then that way it will proc Atiesh and pop out another thing. Nice. If you wake up in 3 hours to go to work, what are you going to do in those 3 hours? Just treat yourself right. Maybe working out is one of those things. Maybe it's spending some time alone, just drawing and doodling. I got a friend who's a doodler, just literally needs an hour or two a day just to doodle, draw. That's a lot of large little men. Death Overlord says maybe it's sleeping. That's a really good one. I'm super guilty of that, of simply not sleeping nearly enough. Because I get excited by things. Look at all the stuff I can do if I just never sleep. I'm doing it. 2, 3. Oh, an Ultra Sword is a really good one.
I always win.
Oh. God, I have a lot of armor. Because I think that like a great skill of mine is that I'm really good at at compartmentalizing. So if I need to focus on a certain task, I am very good at focusing on just that one task and not worrying about anything else. Like right now, I'm on stream, I'm playing this game, I'm looking at chat. Those are the things that I am focused on. That is my entire world. And I'm very good at doing that. And if, for instance, let's say I had a huge fight with my mom. And it was really dramatic and bad. And I would be able to not be distracted at all while playing. I'd be able to sit here and not have that in the back of my head. And maybe I'm gonna get evicted from my apartment in a week, and I'd be like totally okay and able to focus on it. I'm like really good at that compartmentalizing. But part of that skill of compartmentalization is rooted in the fact that I'm really good at just shutting out stress. Like really good. And that can be really bad if I need to just take care of myself, you know. I forgot about this guy. I've always wanted to make this card work. And so, sometimes I like get low on sleep, or forget about meals, or I'm stressed and I need time to decompress and I just don't give it to myself because I'm just so good at getting in the zone and focusing.
Reporting for duty.
Ugh. And then what happens is my focus just starts to deteriorate. And I feel like a really good example, like a really great recent example, was the morning that my car got stolen. Was a very stressful moment. And the instant I discovered that my car was actually parked at the grocery store where I'd left it. Am I still alive? I hope we're still alive. Either way, you know, like the instant that I went and picked up my car and drove back to my apartment, I instantly went live to play Dota. I didn't take care of myself then. I needed an hour or two to just decompress and sift through all that, you know, the embarrassment and all that stuff. Instead, I just, like, went live. And you know what happened when I was playing? I did a shitty job. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and close this puppy. Seems like the Paladin DDoSed us. Let's see if it opens up again. What's this thing here? Was that some reality I saw? Here's what I'm going to do real fast. I'm going to... Because I just changed my camera settings on the exposure side. So I'm going to pop this on. Boom. And see is... That actually looks really nice. There's a small bit of reality there. I'm going to scoot that out of the way. Very easy way to check if your green screen's working well. You put on a bright white screen. Let me actually turn off this monitor because you can see it lights up this side of the face. You don't have any glistening or sparkling. This is amazing. This is an unbelievable camera. I'm so happy with this camera. Alright, let me just kill that. Kill this. Come over here. My left eye's pretty red. Yeah. My left eye is very dry. This is a mixture of taking a lot of, because this is the eye I have a contact in, not in this one. I forgot to change this contact out, so it was like 2 weeks and 4 or 5 days in this eye instead of 2 weeks, and then you know, being sick, taking Dayquil, having the heat on, things like this just drives my little eyeball out.
It's good to see you again.
We're back! Alright. Let's hop right back in, man. Let's just hit rank 5 and let's do some stupid shit. Let's double check to see if rank mode's actually working. Looks like it's working. I'm also going to turn this heat off. Kept that on for a little bit too long, I think. There's my booth.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
With a little cooler air in there. Oh, my little kitty's just hanging out by the heater. I'm sorry, I didn't need to turn it off. I'm a little bit of a jerk, huh? Okay, well great. We're against a paladin for revenge's sake. Oh, a Vicious Vegan says, I think it's time to dive into Hyperlight Drifter. Wish me luck. You're gonna have a blast. I love Hyperlight Drifter.
The light dims, but we fight.
I need to go get more wedding drops. I think I'm gonna just plop down the Oaken Summons, because then turn 5 I get to double ramp.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for
I'm so happy this aggro paladin is a thing. Now we could ramp right now. I think I still like my previous play. Just getting the Ironwood Golem or Fandral out. They're all effectively taunts. You know, now that someone mentioned my eyes a little red, I'm gonna pop it out for just a touch. And go contactless, and just let some nice natural air breathe on my eyeball. I wonder if I have any wedding drops in the house. I don't think I do. I think I'm completely fresh out. It's really hard for me to remember about it too, because like, I went to Costco and bought like a 50 billion pack. No eye touching. Just pop my eye out. Yeah, no, I always call my contact my eye. I put my eyeball in, take my eye out. Vicious Vegan says, yeah, I've set a new rule for myself about buying new Steam games. I have to complete 2 for every 1 I buy, so I really want to get Celeste and Into the Breach, so I gotta get working. Yeah. That's how it's done, man. Okay, so, if we were to play this now... So, I think I actually just want to run this down, probably. I think being at 9 is a little better. Historically is for me. We're also going to take a break in a few minutes because I want to get some water. I want to put some coffee on the coffee pot. I went to the coffee shop downstairs and got coffee from there this morning. God, it feels really nice to have nothing in my eyeball.
Reporting for duty.
Nourish is great here. Ultimate Infestation is great here. Boop. 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 Also lots of things at 1 health.
Back to your homes.
Okie dokie. So I can kill this, right? So I can kill like this. Boop. I take out this one. I take out these 2 knife jugglers, and then I play Malfurion.
The circle of life is over.
Definitely the taunters.
Light and rot.
This is such an easy matchup. Then Muffin says, could you mirror your webcam so it looks like you're looking at the board when you look at your screen? We tried that once. It really looks stupid. It looks terrible. It looks wrong. Is what it looks.
For duty.
Looks wrong. Alright, well, do some clearing here. Pop, 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 pop. First, some of this. Medivh's just a beautiful tempo card in this deck. Could you demonstrate? I don't want to demonstrate. Yeah, I can demonstrate. Watch this. Where's the layout? Close this eye, we rotate like that. Here we go, we're gonna flip. There we go. What's this? Oh, it's the contact lens bottle. Alright. We're gonna openly summon Fandral. Okay. Okay. You like this? I hate this. Because now when I want to chat, I'm looking over here. Totally okay with this? I don't like this, man. I don't like it one bit. It's wrong.
My thoughts are plagued.
So I want to summon this.
Death is eternal. And my turn is not.
So this. Yeah, it's just wrong. There we go. Now it's better. Now it feels good. I like looking like this when I'm talking to you. Oh man, this feels nice.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. What wish we do? What wish we do? Yeah, of course. Play out this. Play out this. Play out this. See, it's not that much of a difference, except for one of them is fucking awful. That's the real issue. That's the real issue. That's right.
No more take candles.
Good old Vine Cleaver. Whack. And this is where we just bang the face, dude. He said deliberately. Steak is so strong right now. So here's what we're gonna do. Take a quick break. We're gonna come back and we're just gonna run Jade and hit 5 and then do dumb shit. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit dumb shit.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. The victory is yours.
Got him. Alright, so we're going to take ourselves a little quick break over. We're going to do a 4-minute, 30-second break, and when we come back, we're just going to keep playing the Hearthstone, man. We're just going to keep doing our little Hearthstone in action.